Hello, welcome to Sunfire Designs. Today I'm going to be making a crazy flower and I'm going to be using Estoyo resin. So we will see how that's going to work. I don't know how it's going to work. I don't think I've done one of these for this particular pour. I'm going to be using my ice chip mold and the colors I'm using Vivid Red Orange by Liquitex. I am using red blue pigment powder from Recollections from Michaels. It's like a red blue shift. And I am using black, carbon black from Liquitex. I need to order more of that. I'm almost out. And then Let's Resin Ocean White. So for my push, I added 4 drops of the carbon black. It's not very black at all, just enough to give it a little bit of a tint. For this, the red blue, I added 1 of these tiny scoops that I got on Temu. For the orange, I added 4 drops of the Vivid Red Orange, and this is 30 mils for each of these 2 plus the white. This is 30 mils also, and I used 2 drops of the Ocean White. And then I have 60 mils of clear to start off with. I've got some gold, black, and like copper looking stones in there. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start off by putting the 60 mils in the bottom. And I'm kind of going a little fast because it is the 1-to-1 resin and I want to make sure that I get it all done before it starts to cure to the point where it's not going to move correctly. I did have it in a really big cup, but I immediately poured it into smaller cups, so hopefully that helps. All right, I'm gonna take these 2 and alternate them in a cup, layer them so that I can do my crazy pour. Let's give them one last little swish there. There we go. I am on summer break now. Woohoo! I'm gonna have time to do more stuff, although I'm gonna put this out here right now, is that Art Pro resin is very hard to get where I'm at right now. I was ordering it from the the Resin Pro US site, and then they discontinued the larger gallon bottles. So I ordered the smaller bottles. And then I went to go order this last time and they changed the shipping fee to a flat $65. And the last time I ordered, I paid $14.90. So I contacted them to find out what I commented on one of their ads on Facebook, and they responded and said that it depended on where I was, that they had a flat rate of $65 for Canada, Alaska, and Arizona. And I said, why Arizona? Arizona's in the continental US. It's not like it's going to Hawaii or Alaska or somewhere that has to be shipped. We don't have any special weird tax laws or anything like that. Nothing that I could find online, and it went up in the course of 6 weeks. It had gone up from $14.90 to $65. And it costs even more if I get it shipped from the UK, which is what I think they're going towards. I think they're trying to have everybody in the US start getting it in the UK. And so they didn't get back to me after that. So I'm going to send them an email. I'm going to reach out and send them an email this week. But I really don't understand why, if they are making money off of people and, you know, they want to make money off of people, why they would charge $65 in Arizona for flat rate shipping when it's never been like that. And they wouldn't even respond and tell me what had changed. So I'm really disappointed with Resin Pro right now. They've not been helpful with me resolving this. So hopefully I can get this resolved, because I would hate to not be able to use Resin Pro anymore, because what happens is I can get other resins like Platinum Ultra Clear for less expensive than I can for getting the Art Pro, and I don't want to do that. I like my Art Pro. All right, I'm gonna do my swirl here. So to say I'm disappointed would be an understatement. I'm really, really really upset about it, to be honest, and don't feel like they're valuing their artists and, you know, the people that buy their supplies. I don't think they're valuing the ones that are in the United States. If you're in the UK, you can get free shipping. That's cool. They do have a US warehouse. That's where I was ordering from, was the US warehouse. I've gotten it from the US warehouse for almost a year. And all of a sudden, you know, you probably have seen all the ads on Facebook, you know, 87% off or whatever, which is great, but don't charge me $65 shipping. All right, I'm going to do my atomic shape pour here. Yeah, so it would cost me so much more to do this, and I just don't know if I can. And I'm not really happy to be supporting a company that doesn't value me and doesn't respond to my questions or give me answers. Just decided to stop responding because they didn't want to talk to me. So hopefully I can get some answers here. I was offered when they first discontinued the larger sizes in the US warehouses, I contacted them and I was told to order from the UK site, and I was offered a coupon, a one-time coupon. And that basically was US to UK, or I don't know. And it just kind of became obvious to me that they are making a transition, that they are going to probably close their US warehouse. In which case, if they're going to do that, they need to cut people in the US a break, because that's kind of baloney. We don't really have any other resins that are from around here that are reasonably priced. That there's nothing that I've seen that's exactly like Art Pro. So I guess they feel like they've got, you know, a monopoly on the market, and they can charge whatever they want and do whatever they want. But anyway, I'm just disappointed in them. I wish that they would reconsider, and I'm hoping I can get somewhere with them, but I don't have super high hopes. All right, I'm gonna pour my push in here. I mixed up 200 mils total, so whatever was left from those, I think it was 120, no, 90, 150 mils I used, so I should have had 50 mils left over for my push. All right, we'll see. All right, so we will see if this will close up. I do love using Estoyo. I just know that for a lot of stuff that I use, because it's so deep, I worry, because this is a 1-to-1, and I would hate for it to like flash cure or catch on fire or anything, only because it's just not meant for deep pours, and the deep pour resin doesn't work. They don't have Estoyo. If they had a deep pour resin, I would use it, but they don't have a deep pour resin in any other deep pour resins I've used. Because of the long cure time, it just takes, it moves the resin around more, so you don't get quite the same pattern or distribution. So I'm just kind of having a dilemma. I guess if you've got a good resin that you like to use that's like the Art Pro, and you can get it in the US and it won't, you know, use my entire budget, which is not much because I'm a teacher. I'd love to hear what you're using in the comments. I do like the Platinum Ultra Clear. I've gotten used to using the Platinum Ultra Clear. It just has taken me some time to adjust to it, but I would rather use the Art Pro if I can. Anyway, I'm open to suggestions. Gonna let this close up. I think that looks really cool. It turned out a lot more pink than orange, but it's a different color pink. It's like a hot pink. Anyway, I think it looks really pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and close this up. I'll put on a little bit of a time lapse, and then we'll unmold it in the morning. Fingers crossed it works really well for us, because I would love to be using Estoyo more. It's definitely more cost effective, and I have a partnership with them, so would love to use Estoyo more than I'm using it now for this kind of thing. All right, see you soon.